depression sucks, especially combined with being sick. But look, I'm outside. I'm outside. I was supposed to go and have coffee with a friend from work today. And I woke up, and depression has that thing, especially combined with anxiety, where it decides to tell you, like, oh, this person doesn't honestly just want to hang out with you. They want to, like, ask a favor or something. What are you talking about? Why would anyone want to hang out with you? So then plans just don't seem fun. And so I told my mom that, and she was like, well, you need to get out of the apartment. Which, yeah, I agree with. Again, depression combined with being sick. Don't get out of the apartment. Well, that friend had to cancel. Something came up. And I thought, I need to get out of the apartment. I'm an adult. I need to get out of the apartment. So I went to get my prescription. And now I've got a prescription and 2 liters of chocolate milk because I'm an adult. I'm an adult who is depressed. I got chocolate milk. Look, they're all set up for having the skating rink in here, which is nice. This is a park on the way back to my house. So, like I said, I'm now carrying 2 liters of chocolate milk and my prescription back to my house because I'm an adult. I'm outside. I can do this. I am really out of shape. And not in my winter coat yet. Said the winter coat not coming out until we hit the negatives. Because it's like 5 degrees right now. And this headband is actually a little warm. So, yeah. The coat's not coming out until we hit the negatives. But I'm outside, out of the apartment, doing adult things, talking to a camera. Probably weirding out a lot of people with the talking to a camera part, not the being outside. That's probably a good thing for me to be. So we're gonna see how badly I freak these poor people out up here. Because I'm still going. Usually I'd turn it off and be like, no. Nope, don't care. So I've started reading a series of books. And it's the Percy Jackson series. And the Percy Jackson series is the Greek gods, if you can believe it, have kids. Kids are half-bloods. And the world, as always, rests on their shoulders. It's sort of this weird series because it has a series of 5 books. And then it has another series of 5 books. So there's like 10 books in all. Since I've been sick, I've devoured the first 4. But I haven't had the opportunity to go out and get more. My mom was really nice actually, and she went out and got the 3rd and 4th for me. Because I only had the 2. But they're like kids' books, so like I read them really quickly. But the positive of that is that they cost like $8 each. So it's pretty cool. I saw this porch. This is my favorite porch so far. Because it's just tinsel. Yep. So I'm reading this series on the Olympians and their kids. And since I don't have the next book to read, I've been doing that thing where I'm like, the internet will fill the hole that is my existence. And it turns out it did. Because it turns out there is an off-Broadway musical of the first Percy Jackson book called The Lightning Thief. I've only been able to get the soundtrack. It seems to be a pretty new thing, so it's not like there's performances or clips of it online. But I've got the soundtrack. I'm in love. It's like the Hamilton musical all over again. There's 3 songs in particular that I've just been listening to on repeat because I'm an adult and I have control of my life. Yep, so just Percy Jackson, The Lightning Thief, the musical. Just until I die, or until I get the next couple of books and have something to read again. But I mean, until then, I've got 2 liters of chocolate milk that I'm probably going to chug shortly after getting home. I am definitely out of shape. This walk doesn't usually tire me out this badly. Okay. I'm gonna fast forward to the apartment for you. If I fast forward, I of course mean shut off the camera, walk the rest of the way to the apartment, and turn the camera back on. Oh, I'm carrying far too many things. Yeah, you like this? You like this? Check this out. That's the light we currently have for the kitchen. Why? Because there's currently a hole in the kitchen. Yeah, evidently there was a leak in the sink upstairs. And it came right through specifically the light fixture and was dripping onto the floor, which is not good because electrical outlets and water don't mix. So we currently, for the foreseeable future, until our landlady actually decides to go ahead and get part of the roof replaced and the light, we have a hole in our kitchen roof, and you're gonna sit there until I can hang up my coat. So, yeah, description going on to the desk with just everything on it, including the 4 books of the series that I have so far. Is that not a fantastic set of spines? When my mother went out to get the other 2, the next 2 for me, she specifically took a picture of the spines that she would try and get the same spine set, because my mom is awesome and I'm a spoiled brat. Yeah, not really much to talk about. My depression's been really bad these past like 2 weeks. We sold, at the first fair, we sold a grand total of 1 of Mom's scarves. So, we're just gonna see how all of them go. We're not trying to make our living doing this. I guess I should put this into a glass and not drink right out of the carton. Right. So after that, I was feeling down, and then my depression was like, okay, cool, we're just gonna not do anything, alright? Oh my god, that was needed. But we did do something, which was our next plan for our next art fair, which is to add some Christmas decorations in. And all of these we actually found in the storage unit. So when my parents moved out of their house, they packed most of everything into the storage unit. And I say most of everything because of course they've furnished the apartment. But a bunch of my stuff got shoved in there too. Including, of course, all my winter gear, because I moved in May. So my winter gear from up in Regina just got shoved away. And I got a new winter jacket, but I still needed the rest of my gear. So at one point my mom and I went down there and we dug through and we found it. And then I sort of had this realization of how much stuff was just in that storage room that was mine. And I was like, So while we were digging through trying to find my winter gear, my mother was pulling out the boxes and trying to find the winter gear, and I started to go through particularly the book boxes and made some really hard decisions. And for the most part it was more stuff from my childhood that I just like, for the foreseeable future, I don't have a place it's going to go. For possibly really all of the future, it's not like I'm going to sit there and reread it, especially if it's just in the storage unit. There are other people who can certainly get more use out of it. So I emptied out about 3 boxes of childhood books. With the recognition now they're still in the storage unit right now, but they're in different boxes. And they're going to be donated. Mom knows a couple schools in particular that do these Christmas fairs for the students right for the Christmas holidays, and it's basically everything's priced no higher than like $2, and it's to help kids who are from lower income families get Christmas presents for people. So they bring like $5 worth of change, and they can pick up, some things are a quarter, some things are $1, things like that. So we're going to look into the possibility that a couple of those children's series, in particular books, would find some home there, and basically package them together, and kids grab the series for a sibling or collective siblings for a lower price. So I really like that idea, and again, it's lowers what's there of mine in the storage unit, especially with the fact that I am looking to do my PhD, so I'm not at a stable place yet, nor necessarily am I going to be in a stable place for a while, because if I am teaching, even at university, you're gonna bounce around for the first couple of years. You're not gonna get tenure right away. So I want to not make it harder on everybody else, right? So did that with the books, and then I found a lot of like childhood writing that I just shoved away, and I was like, no, like a lot of it actually came home here with me, and I went through to make sure there wasn't anything that I wanted to keep, but for the most part I was just like, no. And in fact, I've finished up the last of that today, which is that yellow folder there. So got a lot more cleared out. Found my scarf and my headband and my boots. Gonna have to get mittens. The ones I had were getting real old, so gonna have to get some mittens or gloves or something. But like I said, it's not super cold right now, which is nice. So yeah, while we were there, Mom found all of these ceramics because Mom's been a teacher for like 30 plus years. And she, around Christmas time, did ceramics with the kids. And basically they'd write what they wanted, like maybe they'd want a Santa Claus, or a teddy bear, right? Snowman. And some of them went for plainer things, like they wanted a cat. So then it was sort of fun for me for a while because what would happen is Mom would go to a ceramic store, and there were a couple throughout the years, and just get these little ceramics, right? And she always got a few more because there were always kids in the class that couldn't afford, their families couldn't afford to pay. So Mom always got some sort of out of her own pocket for those kids. And they were always extra. So she just had like this bucket full of ceramics, and we emptied out most of the bucket. Now all of them aren't painted, of course, because this is about a week's worth of work between the two of us before I got sick. And then Mom kept going for a bit. But I've been feeling better lately, so I got the Mod Podge on all of them, which is why they have nice, shiny, smooth finishes. I'm sort of proud of them. And they're going to come with us to the next fair, which is actually on Saturday. And yeah, we're going to see what happens. I didn't sit down here to show you the ceramics, if you can believe it. You know, I came over here to show you these. So you wanted to see my Philosopher's Stone shoes. So these are it. And basically it's done with sections from Philosopher's Stone. And each shoe is covered. And then they've got sparkles on them. God, can I get into them? It's like the first time I've actually tried putting them on. Ta-da! So it's not like a super noticeable thing. But I'm gonna wear them to graduation with the red dress Mom's gonna make me. So I'm super excited for that. So, yeah, my shoes, which really should get off this table. They've been nice and dried for the last little bit. So I guess I'll go ahead and put them away for now. Okay, I've probably talked at your face for a while. I feel a little better, which is nice. But I'm also tired, still out of breath. Gotta sit down, play some video games, drink a lot of chocolate milk, be an adult. You know, normal adult things. Talk to you later, Rach. Actually, also see you soon next week. Woo!